Jumbo, fellow adventurers, it's Andy Dooley and my brother Mike. And we're confusing everybody, including ourselves. Happy Monday. Welcome to another spiritual tune-up. I'm honored and so happy that my little baby brother, 6 years younger, behaves 36 years younger, is visiting from Colorado. And we've had a nice weekend socializing, distancing. Actually, this is the closest we've been in 3 or 4 days. He's in town speaking a keynote for Toastmasters District 47. He's the big shot now, entertaining the entertainers. But before he jumps back on a plane and goes to Colorado, hey Andy, say hi.
Hey, thanks Mike for having me on. Hey, followers, fans, it's awesome to be here.
Yay. So Andy, if you don't know, incorporated Tut Enterprises Inc. with me and my mother in 1989, and Tut Enterprises Inc. still going strong after all of these decades. I can hardly believe the incarnations it's had in this lifetime. And we are both now, respectively, speaking to our own audiences, writing our own books, delivering our own programs, and it's all about the metaphysics and underlying truths that make life in this paradise possible. So I thought, we thought together, what should we share today during this tune-up? Thanks for all the engagement, really makes a difference. Lots of love to you all. I thought I would ask him a question about, he does a lot of life coaching and has for almost 20 years, a lot of speaking to audiences on similar topics. So here's 3 questions, Andy, I'm going to ask you, given your track record and profound wisdom.
Thank you.
Number 1, what is the main number 1 recurring question that audiences ask you? What do you hear again and again and again, whether you're in North America, South America, or Timbuktu?
Well, especially in Timbuktu, this question's at the top. And how do you manifest faster? Like, hurry up and manifest. Why is it taking so long? Maybe you can relate to asking that question and wondering. And so the $1 million answer is stop trying to manifest faster and enjoy where you're at. Lighten up on yourself. Have more fun. Get happy first, and then you manifest your dreams faster second. So it's all about getting into that feeling space of feeling good. Right, yeah,
Good,
right.
good stuff, Andy
Seriously,
Dooley.
we need to
Damn.
write that down because Mike's having trouble manifesting.
Great. Would you like to know the number 1 question I get?
What is the number one question you get, Mike?
The number 1 question I get is from people who hear me hammer, thoughts become things, it's the end all be all. And they're like, but what if my thoughts are positive, but I'm surrounded by negative people? That's the number 1 question I get. And my answer is always, don't worry. You are not vulnerable. You are inclined to succeed. Even if you worry on your own without other people, you're going to blow the lid off of this joint. If you also maintain a little bit of positivity and baby steps every single day. So don't worry that you worry, and don't worry that you're surrounded by turkeys. Enjoy them for who they are. They obviously have a lot of good characteristics.
Right.
And so rock and roll.
I'll say another thing about that is your desires are between you and the universe, not between you and your partner and then the universe. There's no middleman. You got what you want. Focus on that. Don't let the other person get in the way between you and the universe.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. The second major question for regaining our power. Andy Dooley, what is the biggest challenge your clients face? Now, they often think one thing is the challenge, and that's where their question comes from. But in reality, what is the biggest challenge your coaching clients face?
It's reality.
Yeah, me too, man.
It's allowing the reality that we're living to dictate how we feel. And so we allow reality to consume us. The day-to-day problems, the challenges, our focuses are primarily on what's wrong instead of what's right. And so therefore we activate that vibration of frustration, and then we keep getting more of what we don't want. So we've got to get beyond reality. Remember, we're the ones creating reality. This isn't just woo-woo talk. This is, you are really creating your reality, and stop letting reality dictate how you feel.
Jeez. Would you like to know my answer?
Yeah.
Oh,
What do
good.
you
Oh,
have to
good.
say about that, Mike?
I think this is life's ultimate hook that Andy was just speaking to. And that is we react to the illusions around us instead of realizing we're creating them, constantly streaming them into place every day. As I shared in my very first spiritual tune-up, we eat of the forbidden fruit in this Garden of Eden, and every day we perpetuate our powerlessness over the illusions. So the ultimate hook in life, I mean, the holy grail, if you will, is being able to hold a thought in your mind in spite of the illusions, and then to some small degree every day move with that thought, even though it contradicts what's going on in your life, and prepare to be astounded.
Prepare to be astounded.
Bang.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Another question.
Third question. Third and last question on how to regain your power. What do you find is the most probing question that you can ask your clients for them to instantly reveal and see their own limiting, self-sabotaging beliefs? Obviously, we had to frame this question for the brilliance that's about to come forth from this man. What one question can you ask somebody that will slay them and lay them bare to the naked truth so that they can see how they've been tricking themselves?
All right. So me and you are on a phone call, imagine, and you've got some negative emotions that are coming up, right? Reoccurring negative emotional patterns, frustration, annoyance, loneliness, whatever it might be. So I say, okay, focus. What is the dominant negative emotion? You can do this right now. What is the dominant negative emotion you feel most often, right? And yes, we're focusing on the negative. And then ask yourself, in order for me to feel that emotion,
that negative emotion,
what must I believe is true? And that will reveal the answer, which is the limiting belief. And then when you bring that limiting belief to the surface, false belief, then you say, in order for me, then you say, I feel that way because, and I feel that way because. So like I say, it's I'm not good enough. I'm frustrated. I feel stuck. Stuck and powerless are really big. A lot of dominant emotions people feel. So in order for you to feel stuck or powerless, what must you believe is true? And that answer will come to the surface, and then you have to examine that. Change those limiting beliefs, because you got to do the belief work. When you do the belief work, it's like the big domino. You knock that down, and then all of a sudden, you're in a new reality because you changed your vibrational frequency, your point of attraction on the inside.
He did this to me yesterday, and I was really blown away. Instead of asking, what do you need to believe to live the life of your dreams, when something's bothering you, per Andy Dooley, what negative emotion, like I'm feeling resentment, I'm feeling anger, I'm feeling guilty, I'm feeling whatever. What is making that belief possible is his question. What are you believing that's making the negative emotion possible? And right away, you're like, well, I feel vulnerable. Well, I don't feel like I have power over that. Well, I feel like they're taking my power away. Well, I feel like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, whoa, it's a doozy. So genius, Dooley.
Yeah.
Genius, brother.
When you pull all this stuff up, you pull up all these negative beliefs, and you say, okay, what is the real challenge here? What is the real challenge I'm facing? And all of a sudden, you pinpoint what's the real challenge and ask yourself, well, what do I really want? Then that gives you clarity on what you really want. Say, okay, in order for me to get what I really want, what would I need to start believing? And then, of course, I have other tools like the transition story, beginning, becoming, and allowing, which are really fun. I'm beginning to get it. I'm becoming more playful. I'm allowing it to be fun. A lot of tools in the tool chest.
Dang. Well, if you need a life coach, use my life coach, okay? Because he is truly amazing. Lots of incredible insights. I'm honored to be in your company right now. I'm basking in the glow of your aura. Thank you, wise brother. And hope you guys have had an awesome Monday tune-up and have the best Monday of your life so far. Any final parting words, Andy Dooley? Where do they find you, Andy Dooley?
AndyDooley.com and Instagram, social media, TikTok, YouTube. But go to AndyDooley.com. And thank you, Mike, for having me as your guest on these spiritual tune-ups. And I got to meet new people, say hi to new people. The comments are coming in so quick, I wish I could read them and comment.
Well, we love you already, Andy Dooley. So I'm looking at Facebook. We've got Santosh, we've got Warda, we've got Susan, Pamela, Dawn. Hello, South Korea. Great to have you in the house. Oh, boy. We got Stacy and Michelle.
Yvonne.
And then on Instagram, we got Diva and Julie and Animal Reiki Lady. That sounds powerful. And Super Mom No Cape. All right, glad you're here, Super Mom. Glad everyone's here. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, thoughts become things. Choose the good ones. Before I forget, this is the last week you can sign up for the 21-day writing journey at tut.com. 21. The link is under the video description you're watching right now on Facebook and on Instagram. Go to my bio and you'll see the link for the 21-day writing journey. Join the thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are going to be writing along. There's going to be 4 amazing workshops, and every day for 21 days you're going to get a writing prompt. It'll take you about 5 minutes to do. And this will create a new pattern. This ritual will be established. You'll be able to use writing to mine the gifts from within, to make a buck or find peace or discover your power. Hey, that came out pretty good.
That was smooth.
Oh, man. All right. Tally ho, amigo. We love you. And I'll see you mañana.